Patience is a virtue, but unfortunately a lot of us don't have it. Anytime anybody's ever accused of any wrongful doing, everyone likes to jump right into it with blinders on. They don't do any type of research, and they don't wait for the facts to come out. Now, again, could Velveteen Dream have actually done this? It's possible. Velveteen Dream has been accused of allegedly sending explicit photos to a minor. I have the article in the news here. We're going to go over it. Another thing, too, WWE 2K21 is canceled. Good, because 2K20 was terrible. But WWE is going to make an announcement Monday, and they're going to let us know what their game plan is going forward with that. And as of right now, WWE is still planning for SummerSlam to go on as it appears. It is scheduled to take place August 23rd from TD Garden in Boston, Massachusetts. We have these 3 articles. We're going to go over them, give you my opinions, so on and so forth. Make sure you subscribe to the channel. In the intro, the importance of patience is very, very important. Now, a lot of times when people see unfortunate things about people doing things or being alleged of doing things, they jump right into it. Like I said, they don't do any type of research, and they just go head first. Oh my God, this person did it. Now, Velveteen Dream, who is an NXT talent for those of you that don't watch the product, has been finding himself or found himself in hot water recently. He is denying it, though. Velveteen Dream was told that he allegedly had sent explicit photos to a minor. The woman was the age of 17, and as you all know, if somebody is under the age of 18, you are not allowed to send them explicit photos because it is a crime. Now, according to WrestlingInks.com, Mark Middleton, a user on Reddit, posted a screenshot Friday of a conversation they said they had with Dream through Instagram direct messages. Per H. Jenkins of Ringside News, the Reddit user said they were 17 years old, and they posted a censored version of an explicit photo that allegedly Velveteen Dream had sent them. He noted that the Reddit user wondered whether Dream's account had been hacked. He had said a phone conversation occurred and the caller sounded like it was actually Velveteen. The user said their friends had also been sent explicit messages. Per Jenkins, the post has since been deleted from Reddit. For those of you that follow Tough Enough, Patrick Clark is his name. No relation to me whatsoever. Let's not get that confused. Originally made his WWE debut on Tough Enough. He did not win the competition. But from all of us that watched it, we knew how rigged Tough Enough was. Tough Enough is very rigged, okay? It's just a vote on bias. And I think that giving the fans the opportunity to vote on Tough Enough was one of the worst things that they ever did. He did not win that competition. But in 2017, he was signed shortly after it ended because we saw, if all of you watched that show, you saw how passionate Velveteen was, how good he was learning in the ring and how much he really wanted to be there, as opposed to the other people that kind of felt like, it felt like some of the other people that were on that show kind of took it as like a reality stunt. They didn't really want it. Where traditionally something like wrestling is kind of something that you've had to have wanted since you were 5 years old. Again, you don't wake up one morning and say, I think I'm going to be in the NFL. It's something you're chasing your whole life. Anyway, in 2017, he made his debut in NXT. Again, formerly known as Patrick Clark, no relation to me whatsoever. Made his debut as Velveteen Dream. He began rising through the ranks, became very popular. He had a back injury that he missed, and he returned to NXT in February. There have been several WWE superstars I want to add in recent years that have been hacked, resulting in private photos getting leaked. Seth Rollins, Paige, Charlotte Flair, Melina, Maria Kanellis, and Caitlyn. WWE has not made any type of comment on the allegation, and Dream denies it. I believe he has a post here. He says, "Be assured I did not communicate inappropriately with anyone. A private photo of mine was shared without my consent or knowledge, and I am working with a third party to look into this matter." So Dream, who is 24 years old, is being accused for sending explicit photos to a 17-year-old individual. Now, we don't know, again, the circumstances of this, because, again, you have to look at it from a certain way that there's so many different factors that can go wrong. One, his page can get hacked. It could be a photo that wasn't really even him, unless his face was included. Again, it could have been, the person that he had sent it to somebody that was 17 under his account. I don't know if he hopefully he doesn't. If he had shared accounts with anyone ever, which I will never ever do, okay? I will never give my password to anybody. Again, there's a lot of ways this can go wrong, and again, it's important that we all as people don't jump right on the wagon here, because that is something that a lot of people tend to do. They hear the word, I'm not saying this is rape, but they hear the word rape, they hear illegal, they hear all of this, and they hear somebody get, what's the word? accused of it, and they want to jump straight to conclusions. They want to burn their merchandise. They want to throw everything out. Okay, we don't know anything yet. Okay, but we do know that he has been accused. If it turns out that this is as bad as we thought it would be, or worse, this will alter his career, his entire life. His ceiling is so high, Velveteen. He's so talented. He's so skilled. And it would be very unfortunate for somebody like him to have done something like this. Again, 17 is like, well, it's 17, but at the end of the day, you're not an adult, so you're 18, and you can't do things like this, okay? So, again, we don't know the details yet. As of right now, he is presumed innocent. He denied it, so we'll see what happens as that information furthers. A lot of times with certain things like this, they kind of die down. Antonio Brown was accused of rape against the girl Brittany Taylor. Nothing ever came through from that whatsoever. Died down, which means that she was probably lying and they couldn't find the right information. Usually they find it somehow, some way. Anyway, that is that. Velveteen Dream denies that he sent those photos, and we will stay updated on that topic as it becomes more relevant. Next topic is one that I can't really say I'm surprised about, and that's WWE 2K21 being canceled. Now, there was rumors that it was going to be canceled. They are stating that they confirmed that the next WWE 2K game is canceled. WWE 2K1 will not be released, management said on the earnings call. The news comes following potentially delayed workflows due to the ongoing pandemic and a particularly post showing from the previous WWE game. Let me tell you this right now, okay? Pandemic, no pandemic. WWE 2K21 was probably going to be canceled regardless, okay? There was rumors about this being canceled months ago, long before any type of pandemic hit the United States, okay? And if that's the excuse they want to use, go for it. Again, they can't really work on it. They can't work together. But that even gives it more of a reason. WWE 2K20 was the worst WWE wrestling game ever made, period. I've played almost all of them. I went through all of them. Okay, I played 12, 13, 14, all of them. WWE 2K20 was terrible. It was awful, okay? There was no substance to it. The graphics were terrible. It was glitchy. It was buggy. It was not authentic. It was a game that honestly felt like it was made overnight. The roster was not deep. They do nothing to keep your interest for the length of the year. And that is one of the things that I have to give applauds to on Call of Duty. Because they do the season pass, but Call of Duty Modern Warfare actually feels like it's a Call of Duty that is going to be played throughout the year. People are still playing it. Warzone dropped, very popular, okay? This whole situation here does not affect me whatsoever because WWE 2K, honestly, let me be honest with you. Ever since WWE started working with 2K, each year their game had gotten progressively worse. It literally felt like each year, as the product became more crappy, their games jumped right on ship with them. Nothing that this company does, and I hate to say it, a lot of what they do sucks. They said that, they're going to make an announcement on Monday about what's going to happen. Release dates on some exciting news. We will be sharing details on the future of the WWE 2K franchise as well as some exciting news. Hopefully, well, it looks like WWE and 2K are still working together. I don't know exactly what they're planning here. So it's definitely interesting. GameSpot, not GameStop, okay, gave WWE 2K20 a 2 out of 10. And I think that's being generous because I thought it was a 1. I would give it a 2 just because it was a game that operated. The review said there was a frequent and disruptive bugs and glitches negatively affecting the entire experience. Absolutely. The roster sucked. Universe mode was terrible. 2K Originals was a cool concept. Never really that cool. It was absolutely awful. Absolutely awful. It's an amazing. I didn't think NBA 2K20 was that great either, but it's much better than WWE by a long shot. Long shot. WWE is not even in the same level as 2K for NBA games. Okay? So that is something that you need to know right there. 2K21 is not happening per WWE. Good. And if you're going to do some alternate version and it's going to be a piece of crap, don't even bother releasing it. Okay? Last but not least, the final topic to talk about WWE's current plans for SummerSlam are to go as follows. WWE SummerSlam is supposed to take place August 23rd from TD Garden, Boston, Massachusetts. Very popular venue. And as of right now, there is no update for it. WWE has an important decision to make in the next few months. The problem remains that the novel coronavirus has created a very unpredictable world to live in. SummerSlam is coming up on August 23rd, but no official announcement has been made regarding the event's change. Again, we don't know how long this virus is going to go on. Any type of event that's happening in April or May is shot. I think June for a lot of things is unlikely. We don't really know. I would think August would be maybe the time, or you know, early to midsummer would be the time where things could start to open up again, you know. Um, as of today, it says WWE has not yet received any updates from WWE regarding changes to SummerSlam, so it is still scheduled as planned. Any updates regarding the event will be posted on the website. I still think the event's going to go on. Again, we don't know how long this virus is going to go on. But again, anything in April or May is shot. June is very unlikely. July is questionable. But I would think by July or August, I would think that they could start resuming literally with fans. But again, it's so hard to predict. What if another outbreak happens? Um, there's a lot of different factors that go into it. But as of right now, they're still going. Ballard Club Guy, he is a super fan who goes to practically every major pro wrestling event, posted a response he received from the TD Garden. It said they informed him that SummerSlam is still on their calendar. So you would assume that a major fan or someone that frequently goes to the events would get this type of news, okay? So they gave that news to him, and he said that it is still on the calendar. So for me, okay, still going. I think SummerSlam 2020 will happen, but again, there are so many different factors that go into that, of if it will happen. But again, it's we'll see what happens. This is a little bit of the shorter video, but it's just some of the news I wanted to drop today for you people. Again, Velveteen Dream denies. 2K20 is canceled. 2K20 should have been canceled. The 2K21 is canceled, and their current plans for SummerSlam. That is all the news I got right now. I was thinking about making a video about the draft. I hope everybody has been interested and happy with what the NFL draft has offered. Some questionable decisions, but there were a lot of good players in the draft, and I really do hope that everybody got who they wanted. Thank you for watching, as always. Hit the subscribe button and have a great day.